Bonjour, mes amis. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 6. So today I'm trying to see if my seeds, I'm going to be checking these different seeds. These are radish seeds. These are scarlet radish seeds. I'm going to show you how to see if they're viable. We won't know today if they're viable or not. But yeah, in maybe about 3 to 5 days, we'll know that. So what I'd like to do is put the seeds on a napkin and then fold the napkin a few times. And I'm going to take a plate and I'm put the seeds on that and then some water. This is a cup of water. Just damp it a little bit. We're going to damp it. Okay, it's wet on this side. Let me just flip it over and get some water on this side. Okay, so see, it's wet, nice and wet. And what I like to do is after that, I put mine in a container. This is going to be a container I have a lid. We're going to place these in here. And then we cover, kind of make the greenhouse effect. It's in here. And you can put it in the windowsill if you get a lot of sunlight. Just keep going back, checking on it to see if it's dried out or not. And you're going to be checking to see if you see any sprouts, any type of sprouts. And that will show you, will tell you that the seed is viable. So I'm going to do this with a few more seeds. This is a zucchini. These are zucchini. And I'm only just going to work with 2 because I didn't have that many seeds of this one. And once again, water. And I'm going to flip it over to make sure the other side gets some water on the other side. You want to make sure gets a nice soaking. And remember, like I said, you go in and check on the seeds. I will do it every other day to see how it's doing. And lid. Voila. Now, I don't get a lot of sunlight in my kitchen area in this particular home. So, I mean, I could still put them in the windowsill. It will still provide some heat and warmth. But if you don't get a lot of sunlight, I would recommend you can put them on top of your freezer, on top of your refrigerator, because the refrigerator gets a lot of heat, and that will help with the growth. So earlier I showed you guys that I had these, I found these watermelon seeds. I can't remember which variety they are, but I'm going to test these too because I don't know how long I've had these seeds. I'm not one of those that has the knowledge. Some people have that knowledge of, oh, these seeds are good for 5 years and or 7 years. I don't have that type of knowledge. I'm just gonna tell you now. Um, I just test them out, see if they sprout or not, and then I can work with them in the garden. Um, for the gardening season. I wish I had that type of knowledge or remembered that type of stuff, but I don't. We can't all be great in all kinds of things. So I don't have my other container next to me, but I'm going to just put this on the lid, and that will until I get the other container. So these are other seeds that I'm going to test. I also, when I found these watermelon seeds, I also found these popcorn seeds. Um, so, like I said, I don't know how long these seeds have been sitting in the place that I found them, but I'm going to also test the popcorn seeds to see if they're still viable too. And my beefsteak tomatoes, I'm going to test those out. I will have to get another, like I said, another container to test those out too. I mean, to put them in, but right now I can just fold them up for you guys. This is all a part of the process of getting prepared for the next gardening season. You know, it's so much fun too. It just makes you just get excited. I know I get really excited about the new season and the potential of what could be, you know, for the new gardening season. And also, it gives me an opportunity to, if the seeds are not viable, gives me the opportunity to find out what I need to order for the new season, for the new garden season. So you should get a jump on it as soon as possible. Yes, it's December, but it's never too early to check your seeds and get started, you know? So these are the tomatoes. These are the beefsteak tomatoes. I'm going to put these over here. So once I get everything in a container, I'm going to label. I'm going to get a piece of paper, write what it is, and today's date, and just put some tape across it. And yeah, just keep checking on it. Like I said earlier, I would do every other day. Just give it time to dry out a little bit. Not completely, don't let it get completely dry, but just, where you could tell that it's starting to dry out. If it does get to a point where it is dried out, it's completely dried out, water it again, and just start the whole process again as far as, placing it wherever it needs to go. Okay, this will be my last one to do. tonight. Guys, I got some space on the camera last night when I was doing the Vlogmas. Um, got cut off. If anybody watched yesterday's Vlogmas, it got cut off right in the middle of it. I think it was a good cutoff point. It's kind of suspenseful, if you ask me, um, in a way. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But it was a good cutoff point. Um, so, yes, make sure it's watered nicely, nice and damp. And I will put this one in a container too. And label, I will put it in a container with a lid on it. You actually don't have to put a lid, but I like to put the lids on because it gives that greenhouse effect, like I said earlier. You could just leave it on if you have a plate and you have a large enough windowsill, you could just leave it on your plate and place it on the windowsill and just let it do its thing. And you'll just be looking for the sprouts, like I said. So, that concludes my vlog today. Hope you guys are continuing to grow and make those garden plans for the new gardening season. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And as always, guys, keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. See you soon. A biento.